to Radio Nigeria South South Zone News at 3. The headlines: ASU announces readiness to embark on industrial action. Governor Obaseki launches Edo State 30 years long-term plan. Libya's military prosecutor opposes Gaddafi's son presidential bid. Today's commentary is on effects of female genital mutilation. Details shortly. Dialogue to preserve Nigeria's unity. My name is Rachel Onah with the news. Now the news in full. Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU has announced the readiness to embark on another round of industrial action following government's unfaithfulness in implementation of the Memorandum of Action (MOU) it signed with the union. ASU National President Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, who stated this after its National Executive Council NEC meeting at the University of Abuja, said governments should be held responsible if they fail to address the issues within 3 weeks. The president lamented that despite their meeting with the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, on the 14th of October 2021, on the major outstanding issues including funding for revitalization of public universities and academic allowances, university transparency accountability solution, promotion arrears, renegotiation of 2009 ASU FGN agreement, and the inconsistencies in IPPI's payment, the issues are still lingering. He, however, called on all Nigerians to prevail on the federal and state governments to act fast to prevent ASU from being forced to activate the strike it practically suspended. Governor Godswin Obaseki has launched Edo State's 30 years long-term plan as part of activities to kickstart the vision of building a sustainable future for the state. The governor launched it at the annual Alagodaro Summit, organized to mark the 5th year anniversary of his term in office and 30th anniversary of Edo State, held at New Festival Hall, Benin City. Harry Onowewa reports that the theme of the summit is the Edo of our dreams, building a sustainable future. The report. More than 5,000 persons have benefited from the National Youth Service Corps NYSC health initiatives for rural dwellers in Cross River State. The state NYSC coordinator, Mr. Simo Andrew, stated this during the flag-off of the second phase of the program in Kwatsam, Odukmani local government area of the state. Mr. Andrew, who was represented by the Assistant Director in charge of Press and Public Relations, Mr. Enuma Peter, said the outreach was the initiative of the Director General of the NYSC, Brigadier General Shuaibu Ibrahim, to cater for the healthcare needs of the poor and vulnerable in rural communities. According to the state coordinator, the program, which is at the core of the scheme's community development service, is currently being implemented through public-private partnership. He noted that while the NYSC deploys its core personnel for the exercise, the drugs are provided through support from both public and private donors. In response to the growing concerns of health issues posed by diabetes, the World Health Organization (WHO) set aside 14th of November every year as World Diabetes Day for the purpose of spreading awareness of the noxious disease across the world. Experts say diabetes kills more people in Nigeria than COVID-19, tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, and cancer. In this report, correspondent Kuro Berezi looks at challenges faced by persons with diabetes and what needs to be done to ameliorate their plight. The report. Similarly, the World Health Organization (WHO's) statistics reveals that about 2 million women are living with diabetes, and 2 out of every woman are of reproductive age, stressing that this may likely increase to over 300 million by 2040. Based on the statistics, some medical practitioners have called on people, especially women of childbearing age, to avoid sedentary life by engaging in regular medical checks to prevent diabetes. They made the call in commemoration of this year's World Diabetes Day with the theme Access to Diabetes Care, which focused on millions of people with diabetes around the world who do not have access to diabetes care. Our health correspondent has the details. You're listening to Radio Nigeria South Zone is at 3. Here are stories in the bulletin so far. ASU announces readiness to embark on industrial action. Governor Obaseki launches a just 30 years long-term plan. Still ahead, from the foreign scene, Libya's military prosecutor opposes Gaddafi's son presidential bid. Plus business, entertainment, sports, and commentary. Do stay tuned. Statistics NBS says the Consumer Price Index (CPI) that measures inflation increased by 15.99% year on year in October 2021. For details of this and more on business news, let's join Austin Ine. On the foreign scene, Libya's military prosecutor Mohamed Garouda has asked the electoral body to halt procession the paperwork for the presidential candidacy of Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, the son of the country's late ruler Muammar Gaddafi. Shala Ogungbade has more on foreign news. In the world of entertainment, Bielsa-based musical artists suspend planned street protests as Two-Face Idibia's baby mama files suit against Annie Idibia. Guru Berezi brings us up to speed with the details. Nigeria senior men's national football team beats Liberia 2-0 in Group C World Cup qualifiers game as the Nigeria senior men's cricket team begins preparation for 120 World Cup for T20 World Cup in Australia. Confidence Ilera has details of this.